Traveling in 2026 feels completely different, doesn't it? The TSA has finished the nationwide rollout of advanced medical-grade CT scanners that can see every single item inside your bag with a clarity that is almost frightening. Subscribe to my channel Travion IQ for more essential travel intelligence that keeps you one step ahead of the system. These aren't the old-school blurry X-ray machines you remember from a few years ago. We are talking about high-resolution scanners, supercharged with artificial intelligence, that analyze the density, chemical composition, and exact shape of every object in your luggage. They are flagging items that would have sailed through security just 2 years ago, leading to a new and unforgiving era of enforcement. It is no longer a question of if you will be stopped. If you are carrying the wrong tech, it is a near certainty. Items you have packed 100 times are suddenly triggering red flags, resulting in surprise confiscations and hundreds of dollars of your expensive gear ending up in a TSA disposal bin. Today, Travion IQ is breaking down the top 10 electronics most likely to be confiscated in 2026. Stick with us until the end, because number 1 is an item that nearly everyone owns, but almost no one realizes has become a massive liability that can get you barred from your flight entirely. Number 10, rechargeable plasma lighters. We start with an item that seems modern and harmless, but has become a major gamble at the checkpoint. These lighters, which use an electric arc to create fire, are often marketed as TSA-friendly. This is dangerously misleading. While common disposable lighters are generally permitted in carry-on bags, plasma and arc lighters are a completely different story, because they are powered by high-intensity lithium-ion batteries designed specifically to generate extreme heat. Their status is highly volatile. The FAA is increasingly concerned about any lithium-powered device whose sole purpose is ignition. Enforcement is notoriously inconsistent. One officer might let it through, while the next will drop it straight into the contraband bin. In the high-security environment of 2026, the odds of these getting through are slim. Do not waste your money on a premium electronic lighter just to see it tossed. Stick to a simple disposable lighter and save yourself the headache. Number 9. Hidden cameras and spy gear. This category might seem niche, but the risk of confiscation and extremely awkward questioning is at an all-time high. We are talking about any device with a lens or recorder hidden inside, pen cameras, USB chargers that double as recorders, or clocks with infrared sensors. While there is no specific TSA rule banning spy gear, these items are almost guaranteed to be flagged by the new AI scanners. The scanners are built to detect anomalies, and a device that looks like one thing but contains the internal components of another is the textbook definition of a suspicious object. This triggers a mandatory manual bag check and a deep dive inspection. If your explanation isn't 100% convincing, or if the device looks modified or homemade, the officer has the total authority to seize it. They are trained to find anything that could be a disguised threat, and hidden electronics are a perfect match for that profile. Number 8. Drones and high-output batteries. Drones have become a vacation staple, but they are also one of the fastest ways to lose expensive equipment if you aren't perfect with the rules. While the TSA technically allows drones in both carry-on and checked bags, packing them in checked luggage is a massive mistake. The main issue is the power source. Spare lithium-ion drone batteries are completely banned from the cargo hold. If you pack them there, they will be pulled out and confiscated without you ever knowing until you land at your destination. Even in your carry-on, you are at risk. If your drone batteries are oversized, unlabeled, or look modified, officers are trained to remove them. A professional-grade battery over 160 watt-hours is a guaranteed confiscation. Furthermore, a drone with no registration number or visible DIY modifications can quickly move from a camera to a suspicious device. The officer has the final say, and in 2026, they are not taking any risks. Number 7. Electric toothbrushes. It sounds ridiculous, but a simple electric toothbrush is now a common cause for baggage delays and confiscations. Subscribe to my channel Travion IQ to stay updated on these surprising shifts in airport security. What the AI scanner sees is a dense, opaque tube containing a motor, complex wiring, and a lithium-ion battery. If that image isn't crystal clear, it goes straight to the manual inspection pile. The biggest problem is accidental activation. If your toothbrush starts buzzing inside your bag, that vibration combined with a strange-looking object on the CT scan is an instant red flag. If the officer cannot easily turn it off, or if the handle looks cracked or repaired with tape, they are trained to err on the side of caution and dispose of it. To protect your gear, always use a hard travel case that covers the power button and ensure the device is in good physical condition. Number 6. Electric razors and beard trimmers. Much like toothbrushes, these grooming tools are being flagged more than ever. The new scanners are calibrated to lock onto anything with a dense internal motor and wiring. Older razors or off-brand models that look messy on an internal scan can easily jump into the potential threat category. If the casing is damaged, if the battery looks slightly swollen, or if there are any exposed wires, expect it to be removed. From the TSA's perspective, anything that looks like a tampered electronic device is not something they're going to argue about. If they aren't fully comfortable with the internal image, it stays behind. Number 5. Vapes and e-cigarettes. For millions of travelers, the rules for vapes are now ironclad and zero tolerance. These devices are a primary focus for the TSA and FAA because they represent a double risk. High-intensity lithium batteries and liquid chemicals. You cannot pack a vape or e-cigarette in your checked luggage ever. This is a non-negotiable fire safety rule. These devices must be in your carry-on or on your person. If a vape is discovered in a checked bag by the new automated systems, it will be removed, and you will not be getting it back. When packing them in your carry-on, you must take active measures to prevent accidental activation. Turn the device off or remove the battery entirely. Also, remember that any vape juice must follow the 3-1-1 liquids rule. In 2026, if your device looks modified or damaged, it is a high probability candidate for the disposal bin. Number 4. Cordless hair styling tools. This item catches many travelers off guard. Convenient cordless curling irons and straighteners are major red flags. The issue is the power source. Tools with lithium-ion batteries should be in your carry-on, but they must have a physical safety lock. If an officer thinks the tool could accidentally turn on and generate heat in your bag, they will confiscate it. Even more dangerous are tools powered by butane or gas cartridges. The TSA only allows one of these in your carry-on, and it must have a safety cover over the heating element. You are also strictly forbidden from bringing spare gas cartridges. Because enforcement is inconsistent, many travelers choose to stick to corded models to avoid the risk of losing an expensive styling tool at the gate. Number 3. Loose spare lithium batteries. This is a critical warning for photographers and drone pilots. You might think you're being prepared by carrying extra power, but loose batteries are a major security trigger. All spare lithium batteries are banned from checked baggage because the risk of a short circuit is too high in the cargo hold. If the metal terminals touch another metal object, it can start a fire that the crew cannot reach. In your carry-on, you must protect the terminals. Keep them in their original packaging or tape over the metal contacts. The new CT scanners are incredibly good at identifying the chemical signature of lithium. If they see unprotected batteries floating in your bag, it is an automatic bag check. If they are found in your checked luggage, they are gone. Number 2. High-capacity and unlabeled power banks. Almost everyone travels with a power bank, but in 2026, they are being scrutinized with brutal efficiency. The rules are based on watt-hours. Anything under 100 watt-hours is generally safe in your carry-on. Between 101 and 160 watt-hours, you technically need airline approval. Anything over 160 is a total ban. The real danger here is the label. If a TSA officer cannot clearly read the watt-hour rating on your power bank because the label is worn or missing, they are trained to confiscate it immediately. If they can't verify that it is safe, they won't let it fly. Always buy reputable brands with clear markings. If your label is fading, tape over it to protect it, or it might be the reason you lose your primary power source. Subscribe to my channel Travion IQ to ensure your tech always makes it through. Number 1. Smart luggage with integrated batteries. We have reached the most expensive and heartbreaking confiscation on the list. Those high-end suitcases with built-in chargers and GPS trackers are a traveler's dream, but they are a nightmare at the check-in counter. The FAA and TSA have a black and white rule. Any smart luggage with a non-removable lithium-ion battery is completely banned from flight. It cannot be checked, and it cannot be carried on. If a thermal runaway happens in the hold, it could be catastrophic. We have seen countless stories of travelers being forced to ditch a $400 suitcase at the curb because the battery required a screwdriver to remove, and they were minutes away from missing their flight. Before you buy or pack, ensure the battery can be popped out with your bare hands. If you can't remove it, don't bring it. The airport of 2026 is faster and safer, but it is also much less forgiving. A few minutes of checking your gear at home is the only thing standing between a smooth trip and a massive financial loss. Have you ever had your tech taken at the gate? Let us know in the comments what happened. Stay prepared, stay informed, and I will see you in the next one.